Let's take a close look at the people as well as roles involved in IT service management. In this video, we'll specifically focus on the differences between service consumers as well as stakeholders, and we'll learn how service relationships are formed. Let's first start with service consumers. In ITIL, a service consumer is anyone who receives or uses a service. But that doesn't just mean someone using a specific software or system. There are actually three main roles involved in service consumption. First is users, and these are the people who directly use our service frequently on a day-to-day or week-to-week basis. Then we have customers, and these are the people that help us define service requirements and are responsible for some of the outcomes. Following that, we have sponsors, and these are people or groups who help approve or fund the service that we're operating. Each of these three roles plays a crucial part in defining, consuming, or supporting an IT service, and they may overlap in some organizations. Now let's look at stakeholders. A stakeholder in IT service management is considered anyone who has an interest or is affected by a service, whether directly or indirectly. That includes service providers, internal teams, vendors, any sort of regulation body, executives, as well as customers outside of the organization. It's important to know that not every stakeholder is a consumer and not every consumer is a stakeholder. Additionally, stakeholders can be internal to the organization offering the service or external to the organization offering the service. And that leads us into the idea of service relationships. A service relationship exists whenever services are being provided from someone to another, whether it's between departments inside a company or across multiple organizations entirely. Let's consider an internal example first. In an organization providing an IT service internally, an internal IT department might support other departments like a marketing department. This would be considered a service relationship. This agreement can be either formal or informal, and it's all about who's providing value, who's consuming the service, and how the outcomes will be delivered as well as supported. And that brings us into an external organization example. Let's say a company hires an external managed service provider or MSP to help handle IT support. The MSP is outside of the organization that it's offering services to, and the MSP may do things like managing IT tickets, resolving issues, and ensuring that systems stay up and running. This is a clear service relationship here. The MSP provides value, while the internal company, which is the client, will consume that value and that service. Expectations may be defined through a contract or SLA. Clear service relationships like these examples are essential to help deliver consistent value and service across specific business needs, especially in technology service management. Overall, in this video, we learned that service consumers include users and customers and are essentially anyone who uses a service. Stakeholders, on the other hand, are anyone affected by or involved with a service, either directly or indirectly, and stakeholders can be external or internal to the organization that needs to use the service. And finally, a service relationship forms a foundation of value exchange between providers and consumers from the standpoint of an IT service.